everyone to Papa Yoas's online preschool. Hope everyone's ready to learn. Hey, anyone hungry? Sure could use some chicken and a biscuits. Or biscuit. Papa Yoas has to say it correctly or he doesn't get that cash. Today, kids, we're going to learn something really stinking cool. And that is, how do you x-ray robots? How do they x-ray robots? They're already kind of made of like hard stuff. So how do they know what's the bone? I've never known this. I just assumed they didn't x-ray robots. I was wrong. I know you guys are ready to learn, and so am I. So let's start. Wait a second. Before we start, does anyone have some favorite robots they want to talk about? Anybody? Voltron. Voltron is outstanding. Underrated. Pretty much the coolest ever. It's crazy you brought Voltron up. Thanks a lot. Thank you a lot. The garbage can droid from Star Wars. Never really liked him. But I do appreciate you going for that not the obvious. I mean, you could have went C-3PO, but we didn't go there today. So anyway, let's go back to how do they x-ray robots. And I have reached out to some phenomenal people that know all about x-rays, and we're going to talk to them later. But what I learned from them is really quite simple. We're going to pretend this is a robot. Papa Yoas, even though he has sponsorship, still cannot afford a robot just yet. Maybe next season. So this here stuffed dog is a robot. And this here is what they call a robot x-ray device. It's made by Revlon. And kind of like pinch this here and like say you want to x-ray his nose. Just hook it right on his nose. And then the cord just gets plugged into a television and you can see it, but again, maybe season 2. I don't have the TV. Say you think the robot's got a bad leg, simply clip it on his leg. If they scream, you got it on too tight. Ease off a little bit if they start screaming. And you say, The robot's like, dang, sucking, it hurt. I'm like, whatever, just trying to fix you, bro. And then you just take it off. Revlon does the rest. Shout out to Revlon. They didn't even sponsor me, but heck of a device they got here. Now, before we get to our guest, I think it'd like time to talk to Alexa. Alexa, what is the most powerful robot ever created?
Here's something I found on the web. According to interestingengineering.com.
Whoa, Alexa.
The RVR...
Alexa, stop. Shut up. Alexa, I'm going to have to remind you again, this is an online preschool. We don't want you to cite some kind of...
When should I remind you?
Alexa, you probably should never remind me because you basically are useless. Alexa, Alexa, are cucumbers better pickled? That's what I thought. Alexa's done for the day, but, shout out to, whatever.
When should I remind you?
Holy cow, Alexa. Stop. We're trying to do a show. Sorry about that. Well, now I want to talk about some people that I've recently met from the great state of Illinois. They're not from there, but they're working there currently. They're working on some robots, taking some x-rays, and they've made some great discoveries. They've worked on some of the biggest. They once x-rayed Optimus Prime's pinky. They, about a year and a half ago, had to x-ray the entire Red Power Ranger Zord. And if I'm using the word wrong, it's because I'm too old. But it's like that robot thing they ride on. They fight together. They had to x-ray the whole thing. You know how many times they had to use a Revlon device? That's a buttload of Revlons. But what I'm most excited about is they sent me one of their newest finds that they just found using this device. And that's this robot. Dinosaur. But it's one of those robots that don't move. It's a stationary non-moving, non-speaking, non-functional robot, but it is cool. And kind of like this, kind of manually do it. But they found this with the Revlon machine. I don't know, I think it was buried under some pipes, they said, or maybe in an antique store. They were unclear where they found it, probably because it's top secret. I probably shouldn't even have it. You know what I mean? So, without further ado, let's have a look deep in their bunker where they work of the crew that discovered that dinosaur. Man, that is a crazy looking crew. You can tell that there's all like those crazy science people. A lot of the smarter people, they don't do their hair and stuff, but that's okay, kids. That's okay. We just are happy that they're out there helping the robots. So that's all we got time today for. I mean, I'm starved to death. I mean, I ate dinner earlier, but it was horrible because I cooked it. But till next time, it's Papios, Papios' online preschool. You keep learning.